All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our next fighter making her way to the cage, Luna, the Bear Trap Varone.
Coming on in now, the 28-year-old 5'9" Luna, the Bear Trap Varone. The Italian is an orthodox fighter with one TKO win back in August of this year at True Warrior MMA and Fitness with a jiu-jitsu background and a bit of striking as well. Hails from Caserta, Italy. You know, we got to talk to Luna a little bit beforehand, and when I shook her hand, she actually made my hand hurt worse than anybody has ever in a handshake in my life.
Yeah, Luna's she's a really sweet woman, but she can be very intense when she needs to be. And she's coming here to win today.
You know, her opponent, Brooksie the Bear Bayard, is a very tough, strong, powerful woman. But if there's one female fighter I've met here in this division who has the strength to contend with Brooksie, it's going to be Luna.
Yeah, and that's funny you said Brooksie the Bear. We'll note that Luna, her nickname, she chose it for this fight, the Bear Trap.
Yes, you can't write it better than that because that's exactly how it was written.
Yeah. Loves body art, as you can see. Lots of tattoos, even on her head.
Yeah, Luna Varone, she's definitely an imposing-looking woman, and she's looking to impose herself in here. One of her training partners today said that her advantage tonight is going to be quick death, which, of course, we hope not.
Right.
But metaphorically, it's definitely entertaining.
Yeah, and she will have a slight weight advantage. There was a little dispute earlier about that. I know she's coming in a little bit heavier than Brooksie for this fight. Nothing significant, though.
Now, one interesting note here in this fight, while she does stand a lot taller, Luna has had a tendency in the past to come in with her chin held high when she's coming forward and striking. And Brooksie being 5'3" and a volume puncher, that's a really dangerous area for Luna in this fight.
Very dangerous. It would be a very bad idea. One would think that they've been working on that. I see Toby Greer, just striking coach there in the corner. Toby, excellent kickboxer. I'm sure they've been working that. Wow.
That is a tough fighter.
Holy crap, she took a huge shot from Toby. It just shook it right off.
Yeah, Luna is no joke. She's not here playing fighter. If you're taking shots like that before the fight, that means you are a fighter.
To the cage, Brooksie the Bear Bayard.
And now her opponent in the blue corner, Brooksie the Bear Bayard. The 31-year-old stands 5 feet 3 inches tall. She has 2 wins on her record so far here in Camo. Of course, first here at the MMA, a round 2 TKO against Danielle Mack, and then back in August of this year, a round 1 submission against Priscilla Solano, in which she appeared to get clipped early on, although because it was a slip, but she came back and fought around for an armbar to finish it within that same round.
Well, she is human if she got clipped, but she's also a machine how she finishes. A big fan favorite, a big show woman, and a huge smile on her face every time she gets here ready to fight.
Brooksie Bayard is one of the trainers at FightworX. Her last fight, actually co-owner at FightworX, excuse me, originally from Laurelville, Louisiana. She's actually had a great grappling pedigree lately with a couple of first and second places at Grappling X Pancration over the last couple of months. Her jiu-jitsu coach being Matt Hamilton.
That's great. And I will say this, she seemed pretty fired up for this fight. She specifically said, you know, Luna called me out. Luna wanted to fight me, and so she's going to get a fight. More or less, I'm paraphrasing, but that's more or less what she was saying when we were chatting earlier. So she seems fired up for this match.
Well, you know, Brooksie is a very focused fighter, a hard-working fighter. She's excited to show this off for the fans, representing her gym, FightworX. And she said she wants to win any way possible. Quote, standing, I will strike you. On the ground, I will strike you. I enjoy the strikes. That's fun.
That's right. The godmother of amateur MMA ground and pound is what she kind of looked like the last time she was in the U-cage.
You know, interesting note also, Brooksie has been adding judo training to her regimen. She recently went to a judo tournament, and none of the people in her weight class showed up, and she was upset because none of the black belts would give her an exhibition match.
Oh, wow. She's quite a competitor and a powerhouse.
Well, while Brooksie might look sweet, there is a bear underneath that nice smile. On the other end,
All
Luna
right,
Varone.
ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our next fight is brought to you by MMAFightClubApp.com. You think you know MMA? Visit MMAFightClubApp.com. Fight is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at a catch weight of 143 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, a striker and mixed martial artist. She comes to the cage with a record of 1 win and no losses. 1 win coming by way of knockout. She stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing out 145.8 pounds. Representing true warrior fitness from Caserta, Italia, Luna the Bear Trap Varone. And her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, a Krav Maga, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. She brings a record of 2 wins, no losses to the cage. 1 win coming by way of submission. She stands at 5 feet 3 inches tall and weighing at 141.4 pounds. Fighting with the FightworX from Lafayette, Louisiana, Brooksie the Bear Bayard. Man in charge of the action, Mylan Ayers.
I'm telling you right now, folks, do not look away. Do not check your email. Do not be texting. This is a fight where you will not want to miss a second because these two are coming to scrap.
All right, round 1, Brooksie, you ready to fight? Luna, you ready to fight? Fight!
Here we go, round number 1, Luna Varone in the red, Brooksie Bayard in the blue, and Brooksie comes out swinging hard and quick right out the gate.
Yeah, no feeling out from Brooksie, rarely ever.
Brooksie is known to be a quick starter. She never takes any time. She likes to come forward and make the opponent know she's going to fight quick.
And not a bad idea for Luna to keep her close. Here comes the barrage from Brooksie.
You know, there was some speculation that Luna would be a little stronger in the clinch than Brooksie, but so far that's not looking to be the case.
No. And Brooksie is flirting with the rules a little bit, grabbing that cage a couple times. Talking to her, saying, get out of there, you hit me in the groin. The ref's probably gonna have to separate these two here.
Brooksie been pouring it on so far. Not sure what Luna is trying to accomplish so far, but again, you see Luna keeping that head up and her arms on defense extended out rather than keeping them in and close on the face.
Yeah, she's kind of holding on. We're going to want to see a little more offense, more attacking from Luna. Maybe she can go for a takedown here. Now she, for a half second, had her turned around.
You know, while Luna did win her last fight very impressively, her opponent was a lot smaller than her and definitely had a strength disadvantage and did not have the striking ability of Brooksie Bayard.
Yeah, Luna's kind of content to hang on, and I think they're talking even a little more.
There's a nice mouse forming over the right eye here of Luna Varone.
And that may be the first and second punch from, wow, this is getting to be a testy fight. They're talking to each other, making faces, and had to be separated at the end of the round.
You know, Luna has a very interesting selection of tattoos, a wide variety of different cultures represented, including the Hebrew letter Aleph, or the Hebrew equivalent of A, on the back right-hand side of her head.
Good eye. Good eye, my man. Now, I think what we want to see, Luna clearly has to throw some offense. Outside of the couple punches there at the end, she more received the offense, waited, and clinched. I want to see her engage, or at least counter-strike.
Well, Luna's definitely very tough, but very similar to her last fight. Luna's not getting, as you said, getting there first, not putting those hands out when she's striking. And when it's the wrong way. When she's supposed to be on offense, she shrinks back, and when she's playing defense, she puts her hands out forward.
Right, and we know what we're going to get from Brooksie, the exact same thing. She's going to come forward in that kind of stiff stance and start throwing them.
Brooksie definitely does like to throw in volume, likes to throw quick. And again, Brooksie comes out quickly.
Yeah. Luna has to throw punches. The Brooksie barrage continues.
You know, while Luna is definitely tough, you can see again the defense here not really making sense, not strong punching form.
Right. Right. I don't know if Luna feels a bit overwhelmed, but she wants to throw straighter punches because Brooksie's not going to stop coming. If she's trying to wait this out, Brooksie's not going to stop coming.
Yeah, not exactly sure what Luna's game plan is here. Looks like she might be trying to get it down to the ground. You know, she's not having success up here, so that might be the right idea.
I think it would completely be the right idea if she can initiate a good takedown. She looks a little bit frustrated, not sure what to do, and just covering up and backing up is not going to effective way to fight Brooksie.
You know, Luna complaining there a minute ago that Brooksie's holding the cage. She has been doing that tonight. You know, again, you're not seeing much on the strikes from Luna.
She's starting to throw more kicks, which is good. And Brooksie's still working with that same style. I wonder if Brooksie's going to start to get tired. Nice straight punch from Brooksie down the pipe. And that landed
there's a couple
solid.
of big rights.
So here we are in the clinch. Okay,
now
so
Luna setting up a submission here.
Luna's corner's getting a bit frustrated. Brooksie seems to be catching her breath a bit here.
And now we have a nice knee to the breadbasket there from Luna. Brooksie Bayard gives us a look there from the cage side. What the heck are you boys talking about? Talking about your fight.
Okay, the corner's very frustrated right now with Luna. Feels it's not being listened to and did not walk into the cage until Luna apparently acknowledged that she would listen. So there's a lot of frustration going on here.
You know, Luna definitely has a strong personality, and that might make her a challenge to coach at times. You know, I've never been in their gym, but you know,
luckily for her, Toby has an equally strong personality. He's a good coach. I think that they're going to be honest with each other here. And we'll see Luna throw some punches here. Brooksie isn't going to change a thing, I don't think, except maybe try and take it to the ground. Her corner was saying, hey, you want to take it there? Fine, take it.
You know, Luna definitely does seem fairly outmatched here. Brooksie Bayard so far hasn't really seen much adversity in her fight career, and that kind of confidence can be dangerous, especially against a fighter who doesn't have the same technical proficiency.
Right now, this is her first third round, though, I believe. Here we come. You know what to expect.
Oh, nice pair of kicks.
Oh, wow. Brooksie is just aggression personified.
And now it turned into a hockey fight.
Solid punch right to the jaw.
Brooksie definitely
one.
landing some very good punches here, but Luna's showing a good chin.
You know what I like that we're seeing here, a little different from Brooksie this round, is that Brooksie will back out after landing some strong punches. Luna was listening, and she landed 2 good hooks.
Brooksie giving the referees some lessons on how to call groin kicks, apparently.
Yeah, Brooksie is using her distance, managing the distance really well, in that she'll now back away to give herself space to punch.
Now, you take a look at Luna. Keep an eye on Luna's legs. Luna's knees get very straight. Referee instructing Luna that she cannot grab the hair of Brooksie Bayard. Back to my point before, though, is when it comes back in, keep an eye on Luna's knees. Her knees are very straight, even when she's throwing punches,
right.
And it takes all the power out of your strikes.
I'll tell you this. Luna started throwing some punches and landing, which is a great sign. She probably should have started earlier, but this is her best round, even though Brooksie is still winning the round. Oh, they might take a point.
And that's going to be one more low blow from Luna. She's hit a lot of those there. And there we go, 1 point deduction for Luna. Honestly, I don't think it's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, it's not.
And now from the coach from Luna's corner is you have nothing to lose, just throw everything at her.
She needs to throw heavy, hard. Bang, she threw it. That was a good knee. Well, these two are definitely scrapping hard. Nice distance management by Brooksie.
A very nice way to get away from that hook as well.
Yeah, we're seeing something different in the third round from her. It's really nice evolution of her striking.
And there's a stiff left and a right from Luna, probably the two best punches of her for the fight. That might have been a short 10 seconds there, but I think it might have been better for everyone involved.
Yeah, it didn't change anything. That third round was scrappy. I'm not sure what that meant. Just got a... Oh, she didn't think she hit her low. I think that's what Luna was gesturing towards us. That said, the third round was the most action-packed, I believe, where both women were going at it, exchanging some good punches. Luna got a little late starts, and Brooksie just kept the pressure on the entire time.
You know, we saw exactly what we expected from Brooksie, that same kind of pressure, the head down, Vanderlei Silva style. Let me just punch you as many times as humanly possible, and one of these things will hit. But unlike her previous opponents, Brooksie wasn't able to overwhelm her to the point of a finish.
Right. And Brooksie, you can tell by her face, she accepted some damage as well. But again, it was nice watching her evolve as a fighter, because we know she's going to come in like a Mack truck and just start throwing punches and not stop throwing punches. But it was nice seeing her use the distance, measuring the distance, and using her footwork a little better as she evolves as a fighter. So real positive work from Brooksie Bayard.
You definitely saw some growth from that first round to that third round. Again, that nice sway away from that hook that Luna was throwing earlier. You know, Luna looks very frustrated, but again, fighting against someone who seems to be technically way more sound, probably a lot more time in the time sparring, whereas Luna looked very uncomfortable when when Brooksie was coming forward.
Right, and she almost waited for Brooksie to come in and just start throwing.
Now Luna still seems in very high spirits, Brooksie as well. You know, you mentioned the damage on Brooksie's face. One of the things about her, though, is Bayard does show damage pretty heavily in general. It's not like this is a unique situation. I think that if you blew very hard at her forehead, a red mark might erupt.
Yeah, well, it was a scrappy, aggressive, and sometimes personal fight in there.
Yeah, it definitely seemed to have the most emotion so far of the fights that we've seen tonight. Luna was definitely bringing a lot into the cage emotionally, so was Brooksie. But I think we can expect a decision win here for Brooksie the Bear Bayard, who avoided the trap.
Yes, agreed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, all three judges score the fight the same, 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Brooksie the Bear Bayard.
Give it up for the ladies. As usual, they bring the heat here at the U. Brooksie, congratulations on another beautiful performance.
Thank you very much.
You're undefeated. The bear trap couldn't catch the bear. Do you think that there is a woman in your weight class on the camo circuit right now that could beat you?
Oh, it's always possible, of course. But I don't plan on letting that happen. You know, I'm going to do what I train to do and do everything I can to prevent losing.
Well, I know we want to see you here at the U of MMA. We love to watch you fight. Do you want to give a shout out to your supporters?
Absolutely. I want to thank my coach, Matt Hamilton, and Wes Allard for being in my corner tonight, and everybody at FightworX, my training partners, Carl Garcia and Erica Newsom, all the students. And I want to thank my sponsors, Joseph Del Toro at Matador Performance Center, Dr. Mike DiNapoli with Pasadena Family Chiropractic, Pro Boxing Equipment, Babs Benson with Massage Therapy, and LA Criminal Defense Attorney.com. I'm missing Ann Dreamwater and Forever Faith.
Well done. Give it up for her.
And of course, all the fans. Thank you guys for coming.
Brooksie the Bear Bayard.
Brooksie Bayard extends her win streak to 3 wins now with a unanimous decision victory.